Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left-back or as a wing-back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects... Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And he was quick to react. Lobotka. De Bruyne.
Pretty robust defending.
Elmas. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lobotka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This looks promising. Good read, needed to be. Inter Milan with the corner, there first. Big chance! And one more try! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Lobotka.
Inter are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And the counter is on. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he has been fouled there. Anguissa. Defending was strong and firm. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Anguissa. Ricci gets across and deals with it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Lobotka. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Gets a good foot in there. Ricci. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good ball. Martinez gets through on his own. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Mignon, in the context of the game, he must save it. Terrific save by Mignon.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Elmas. Now it's Lobotka. Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stefan de Vrij. Oh, they can break here. And it's Denzel Dumfries.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Elmas. Ramani. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Lobotka. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Calhanoglu. Now Ricci. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, he's burst through. Ribéry. Ribéry! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He is through here. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Anguissa. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Ribéry tries to pass it through. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that has put paid to that. Van Basten. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Ribéry. Anguissa. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Lobotka. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Calhanoglu tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
A case now of complete control. Anguissa. Nicely weighted ball. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. They're urging him to shoot. Acerbi gets rid without sophistication. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just...
And De Bruyne! Cleared without complication. McTominay is sporting a guilty look after that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Takes a shot! Van Basten is firing after that one. And here's De Bruyne. Acerbi does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Great vision. Di Lorenzo cuts it out. Van Basten! And a chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with...
Shevchenko! Toss somewhat off target, and it's Modric. And here's Rafael Leao. Ribery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lukaku is onto it in a flash. Ricci. It's a searching pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Modric. Rafael Leao. Rabiot. And here's Rabiot. Oh, that tries a shot! Goal! Milan! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Well, he shapes to shoot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that could set him on his way. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely worked. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In by chance. Up he goes! There it is! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong foot.
Van Basten! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And it's Ribery. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Ribery. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ricci cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Ricci.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ricci. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He gets big! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Dumfries. That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. Bastoni, he's gone forward. Baresi cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. Ricci. No way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And they've got a throw. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, super find. Now he's off and running. Well, that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dumfries. And it's Ribery. Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Shevchenko. Fired deep. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation.
Great chance! He scored! They're back within reach! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So is this the start of a comeback? Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Van Basten. Inter Milan, needing a change of fortune here. Rabiot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely, it's Rabiot! Milan with the corner, they're first. just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rising over the bar. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Lukaku, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there!
Gol per il Milan.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rafael Leao, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Martinez. Tomori makes the interception. Serginho. Out to the left it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that could... Big header! Threads one in. And it's Rabiot. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Gets his head on it! Really well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Ricci. Ribery. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Cannavaro. And it's Serginho. Ajic, Shevchenko, Ricci producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's trying to skip past his man. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's on Shevchenko! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he refuses to take the... And Shevchenko! And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Short changes him with that pass. Well, played right into his path. Good ball, good take. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Inter Milan have their third corner. Çalhanoğlu goes short. Takes a shot! In he goes again! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. Zaniolo. Crosses it in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Martinez. Dumfries. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a little off target. It's a searching pass, and he's picked out the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Barella. Oh, easy pickings there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Modric. Inter Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah.
And shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Barella. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Van Basten. Inter Milan finding their passes. He can run onto that. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Sommer clears. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
A header! It's hit the upright. Dumfries is there to clear. Ribery with a definite foul there. Barella. Looking for a runner. Chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zaniolo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barella. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, this could be a chance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball comes in. That's really well cleared. Martinez. Well timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Zaniolo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well played. And they win it back again. Now it's Modric. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Dumfries. And we've reached half-time. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Ricci. Çalhanoğlu. Good punt. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's anyone's ball. Oh, what has happened here? Fired deep towards the back post.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Dumfries. Ribery. Akanji gets across to intercept that. And it's Zaniolo. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that has put paid to that. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Modric. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Turns and goes back. Barella knocks it into space. It's a good big header! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Your impression so far, Jim?
Inter are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And it's been given away. Mkhitaryan. He's a sharp little ball here. He's beaten the last man. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Pinches it off him. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's got tall. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And across it goes.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dumfries has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. DiMarco. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Akanji calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. And he's being shifted off it.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a cute ball. Inter Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Thuram. And this is Ribery. Corner given. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato all'86esimo minuto.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Çalhanoğlu! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Fratesi. And it's made its way to him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Thuram. 5 minutes to add. He's in a great position here. Oh, can they get... Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twister.
Van Basten! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Van Basten has every reason to be this.
So that's it. It is all over. Inter Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back. Whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Martinez! Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Chiesa. It's a searching pass. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Barella. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Looking for the run. Chiesa receives it in a wide position. Otto tries... Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Palmer are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Dybala.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chiesa tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. Martinez. And it's Otto. Otto. Terrific header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Looking for options for movement. Cross goes in there. There's the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things look... He's gone for goal! That could... This time, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ribery. Now Otto. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Barella. Ribery demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a throw-in. Barella. A heavy challenge. And he whips it across. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And he cuts out the supply. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Look at the space here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's an imaginative pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it out wide. Cannavaro. Can he spark a counter here? That pass has been well intercepted. This looks promising. Oh, that was vital. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Here we go again then.
Inter really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Otto, and here's Chiesa. Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Ribery. And Ribery! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Kyle Walker. Oh, that's fabulous. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Ribery. And he's picked it up out wide.
Such good technique.
Otto tries... Up he goes! Oh, taken with style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Parma are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Dumfries, he's having a go. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
It's their second corner of the game. DiMarco with the short one. Parma appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And he's cut it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho. Nicely shaped ball. Played into space out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He rises! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Parma are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Colomboani did incur the wrath of the ref. Struck first time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another throw. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kyle Walker. Calhanoglu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barella. Now it's Martinez. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Calhanoglu. And it's Ricci. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Odo. Kyle Walker. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Dybala. He's in a great position here. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Ricci. Out to the left it goes. And he shoots! Against the crossbar. Chance, but it's gone begging.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Colomboani. Colomboani. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a promising position. Kyle Walker. Odo. Ricci powering forward here. Calhanoglu. Not the most accurate pass. Dybala.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ricci. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
That's going in strongly.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Chalhanoglu. Now Ritchie. And here's Ribery. Van Basten. Cannavaro. Chalhanoglu. Palmer are looking to break at pace.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Campo per il numero 22.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Dybala. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Decent progress down the left. And that is out of play. DiMarco. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Thuram stood his ground strongly. Ricci. Odo. Palmer clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, a delicate chip through. Floated through. Here's found a way through. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world.
And that's it. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. That's an imaginative pass. He might be in here. David Villa! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Strokes it back. And here's McAllister. Bebeto. Important interception. Delivered with swing. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Looking to play him in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Swings it across. Corner then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Van Bouten gets it clear. McAllister. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Good ball over the top. That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Hazard. Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Quality ball. Van Dijk. And Adams. Hazard. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Hazard. And it's been played through. He's gone for goal! That carried quite a threat. Indonesia have their second corner now. That's a good ball out wide. Ball's gone out of play. Adams. And it's Van Dijk. And he was alert to it. Messi. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing...
It's Drogba! Off the post! McAllister. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Cáceres.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
David Villa gets into a good position. Oh, well played. McAllister. He's a sharp little ball here. Very nicely done. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Big chance! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.
And we're underway again. Azar. And it's Ruben Neves. He's had it taken off him. Oh, it's Batistuta. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Baresi makes the interception. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way. Azar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Cáceres. He can run onto that. He's through now, is he? A decent chance! That's been drilled forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Indonesia are 2 up early in the second half. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Baresi getting this one clear. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard has created one goal already. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. For Conte. Now it's Bebeto. And that has not gone well. Ruben Neves. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been knocked clear. Opts to... And the shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Caceres. Caceres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space, and he's running through. Hazard. It's Hazard! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross needs to be... He's got full. And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good strength. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And that's put paid to him. He's through and all alone! Shoots! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.